Okay, so please make sure you all have your writing book with you. Okay, so you can write down the topic directly. I'm not prepared. I didn't prepare any worksheet for you on this topic. I didn't prepare anything. So you can just write it in a piece of paper or on your book. Okay. So, right. What are some part-time jobs that the secondary school students can do? Okay, Yuelin, you may go first. We can pick 4 or 5 jobs.
I think waiter.
Waiter. Okay, a lot of people say the same thing. Okay, the first thing is waiter or waitress. Okay, so for every job, I mean, in every job you do, you will gain something. Okay, you will gain experience. Okay, or you will gain you will improve something on your soft skill, like for example, your speaking skills, and then and then how you are going to handle the customers. Okay, you learn how to control your emotion, right? So waiter or waitress. So what can you gain from here? So who can actually fit? I mean, who is fit to be a waiter or waitress? Anyone? Is it Ela? Who can be a waiter or waitress? Yeah, I saw you unmute yourself. Who can be a waiter or waitress in your opinion?
Waitress.
Hmm?
Waitress.
Waitress is for ladies. Who is fit to be a waiter or waitress? It's like because we all have, I mean, we have different types of students, right? For students who are academically inclined means they are smart, they get good results. Okay, then maybe they can be a homework assistant or be a home tutor like this. So anyone, right? You can say anyone can work as a waiter or waitress. Okay, right? Anyone, or you can say it fits everyone. Okay, or you can say it fits everyone who are physically able. Okay, it fits everyone who are physically able means like you won't, I don't know, like physically able means 你可以走路 like 正常人. Okay, get it? It fits everyone who are physically able. Okay, what else? So Ai Wei, you tell me, what can a secondary school students do? To earn some money. Like there are many, like you can say be a babysitter. Okay, if you like babies and kids, you can venture in childcare, can take care of the kids. Or maybe you can be a pet sitter. If you like pets, the dogs or cats can be a pet sitter. Or you can be a flyer distributor. Flyer distributor is like you see people, then you pass the flyer. Okay, 拍传单, flyer distributor. Yeah. What did you say? You can unmute yourself and tell me. Ela, you said salesman. A salesperson, you can say salesperson. So it's more gender neutral. It's not for men only. I mean, ladies can also be a salesperson. Yeah, you can say salesperson. So what can you gain from here? You gain some business skills, okay? Right? You can say suitable for people, for students who are keen to know about business. Suitable for students who are keen to know about business. Ai Wei, tell me, what can the students do?
Promoter.
A promoter? I think there is an age limit to be a promoter. You have to be 18 and above to be a promoter. I think salesperson also. There's an age limit. Never mind, I'll just include this. Okay, promoter. Yeah, the first job that I took on was being a promoter when I was young that time. After I finished my SPM, the first job that I did was being a promoter. Yeah, you have to stand for a long time, like 10 hours straight. You cannot sit down. It's a very tough job for some people. All right, and then you need to face rejection. All right, when you try to talk to the customers quickly walk away, or they just ignore you. It's not easy to be a promoter or a salesperson, actually. You'll face rejection many times, right? Yeah. So being a promoter, you learn how to be courageous. Okay, you learn how to be courageous and not being let down, okay, and not being let down by rejections, okay, and you can say, and you can say neglect. Can you say neglect? And take up rejections as, you can say, turn rejections into motivation. Okay, you turn rejection into motivation to be better. Okay, you turn rejection into motivation means 你把 like 人家拒绝你turn into motivation, like 鼓励你的一个东西 right, into motivation to be better. Okay, right, this is what you will learn if you become a promoter. You will definitely face rejections. Okay, and then Jin Chen, your turn. So what can a secondary school student do? Okay, imagine you have different types of students. Okay, you have students who are very good at studies, and then the second one, just ordinary students. Okay, they are not too bad and not too smart, not too smart and not too dumb. All right, it's average, like in the middle. Okay, average students. And then the last one, maybe you will have students who are not very smart, but then they are talented at different things. Okay, like maybe they are good at musical instruments, they are good at dancing, things like that. Okay, so once I grow up, now when I look back, I see many of my peers who study in the same class as me, in the top class. A lot of them, they become doctors already. Okay, they become doctors or pharmacists. And then some of them, they've already gone to Singapore. 很多啦，我有很多 like peers, they have already gone to Singapore. And then yeah, they are doing a good life there. But at the same time, when I look back, there are a lot of students who studied business. They actually have their own business. Not too smart, okay, like ordinary average students, they actually own a business. They start up their own business, and then a lot of them, they actually become lady boss or boss like that. Yeah, which is very inspiring. Honestly, they make a lot of money lah. Who knows it actually? Who knows the not so smart one, they end up becoming more successful than the one who studied better. So that's the thing. Wait, how come I talk about this? Okay, so Jin Xian, yeah, you tell me, what can a secondary school student do? Let's say smart one. What can they do? Students who are academically inclined.
Um, s-
The smart people, the smart students, what can they do?
maybe help their friend tuition,
Yeah, you can say tutoring
teaching
service.
their friend.
Yeah, teaching their friends and then charge a minimum fee.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say give tutoring service. Yeah, give tutoring service. Instead of saying teaching, okay, or being a teacher, I mean, if you are not qualified, you are not encouraged to do that. Okay, you can say give tutoring service or be a homework assistant.
Teacher,
Hmm?
this one to write in my book or not?
Huh? What is it?
This one to write in my book.
Yeah, you can write it in your book.
Okay.
Okay, so another one you can write for academically inclined students. Academically is like 学业很好的人。Can say like charge an affordable rate. Okay, charge an affordable rate. Or charge a lower rate compared to the market price. Okay, charge a lower rate. And then what can you do? Any ideas? From all of you, any ideas? Give tutoring service, be a homework assistant.
Writer,
What is it?
writer, like write short stories.
Oh, you mean like an author, is it?
Yeah.
Writer, author. Yeah, you can say an author, be an author. Like write short stories, right? And publish them. But you need to find the publisher to help you publish it. Yeah, it's not easy. Okay, and then they need to also get someone to filter your stories and filter your content. Yeah. So it's not easy to be an author. Okay, to write short stories and publish it. Okay. And then maybe you can be I mean, for those who are talented, okay, for those who are talented, they can pass down their knowledge to someone. They can teach people how to dance. They can teach people how to play a musical instrument. And many more. Okay? Yeah. So let's do it. The first one. Okay, so how are we going to begin? So, How are you going to begin for the first paragraph? Any ideas? I'm also thinking. Okay, I'm also thinking. You can say like in this I mean in this current with this economy, okay, with this economy going on, uh that is weak. I mean, we have a weak economy right now. Then what can we do to help reduce financial burden on their parents? So you can say with the current economy, okay, you can say with the current economy 就是 like 以现在的经济为看 okay, with the current economy that is showing a downtrend, okay, that is showing a downtrend. With the current economy that is showing a downtrend, okay, with the current economy that is showing a downtrend means, oh, sorry. Means the economy is not doing well lah, okay? With the current economy that is showing a downtrend, we can all, I mean, it is reasonable for secondary school students to start working, okay? It is reasonable. Okay, I'm going to, never mind, I'll write it down. With the current economy that is showing a downtrend, it is reasonable for elder students. Elder students means like senior students though. For elder students to start working. Some odd jobs, okay, to start working some odd jobs. Okay, right, with the current economy that is showing a downtrend, it is reasonable for elder students to start working some odd jobs. Okay, you can do different jobs, like for example, me, I work as a teacher. Previously, I also engaged with a translation company. I also did translation from Mandarin to English. And then after that, I work as a homework solver, in which I help the students to solve the homework, and then I'll charge a minimal fee. But of course, it's not cheating. I'm not cheating. It's just that I'm helping the students on how to find the solution. I give all the solutions, step 1, step 2, step 3, everything. And then I'll help the students to do it. Okay? Right. There are also, I mean, you can say based on the statistic, okay? You can say based on the statistics, 就是 like 经过 like 调查, or based on the survey. Okay, based on the survey. Part of the students, um, get involved with work because they wanted to help lessen the burden on their parents. All right. So you can say based on the statistics or based on the survey. Based on the survey, it's like 根据调查. Okay, based on the survey. You can say many high school students involved in the work, involve themselves in the workforce. Okay, involve themselves, or yeah, you can say involve themselves in the workforce. Okay, many high school students involve themselves into the workforce because they want to help, you can say reduce or lessen. Okay, lessen or reduce financial burden on their parents. Okay, financial burden means 经济上的负担. So they want to lessen the financial burden on their parents. Okay. While the others, you can say while the others, they do it for fun. Okay, or they work some odd jobs to gain some soft skills. Okay, right, they work some odd jobs to gain some soft skills. 就是得到一些 like 一些技巧 soft skills. Okay, while others confess that. Okay, confess means like 承认. Okay, while others confessed, SSED, all right, while others confess that they do them, okay, they do it for fun or to gain some experience, 哦，就是得到一些经验. Okay. If you don't want to write this long, you can say with the current economy downturn. You can say with the current economy downturn. Or with the current economy recession, 就是那个经济退缩啊, I think in Chinese, okay? With the current economy recession or with the current economy downturn, it is reasonable for elder students to start working some odd jobs. Based on the survey, many high school students involve themselves into the workforce because they want to help. Sorry, I forgot to add another two. Because they want to help lessen financial burden on their parents. While others confess that they do it for fun or to gain some experience. Okay. So this is long enough. The first paragraph is long enough. Yeah. So first of all, you can say the next one. Most of the jobs, okay, you need to let them know that most of the jobs they set their minimum cap of the minimum cap at 15 years old. Okay, right. First of all, students need to be aware that they have to be 15 years old or above. Okay, right. First of all, students, you can say students need to pay attention to the to the law. There is a law for students to abide to, need to follow, because some students, because If let's say you never follow, then they will charge the employer for child abuse. Okay, means like if let's say they caught you working in a premise, and then you are underage, then the employer will kena the I mean suddenly I explain 那个 employer 会 kena lah. Okay, the employer will be charged for child labor. Not child abuse, I'm sorry, not child abuse, child labor. Okay, because it's not allowed in Malaysia. Okay, so first of all, I mean you can say before students, okay, before anyone uh before engaging to any job, wait, before, what can I say? So let me think. If you have an idea, you can tell me. So before engaging to any work, means before 做任何工作前 okay, before engaging to or before committing yourself, maybe you can say before committing yourself into a job, or it just make it easy lah, before finding a job lor. Okay, before finding a job, before finding a job legally, okay, legally, okay, 合法的. Before finding a job legally, students will need to abide to the minimum age. Okay, students need to pay attention. Is it pay attention? No. Students need to follow and abide. It's the same thing. Okay, before finding a job legally, students need to follow and abide to the law, to the child labor's law. You can say child labor's act and law. Okay, before finding a job legally, students need to follow and abide to the Child Labour's Act and law. Okay, they must fulfill the minimum age. Okay, they must fulfill the minimum age. Okay, fulfill means like 达到啦. Okay, they must fulfill the minimum age. Of 15 or 15, 16 or 18. Okay, 15, 16 or 18. All right. Before finding a job legally, students need to follow and abide to the Child Labour's Act and law. They must fulfill the minimum age of 15, 16 or 18 before beginning a work, you can say before beginning or before kick-starting a work. Kick-starting and beginning is the same thing. Before kick-starting a work. So remember, students need to add S because there's more than one student. Hmm. Okay, so the next paragraph, you can say, first of all, you can say students who are, because I am a student who is academically inclined, because, well, I'm from a top, I mean, I used to study in the top class, so I know what is beneficial for us, for all of us lah. Okay, so first of all, students who are, you can talk about students who are academically inclined first. Okay. Then later you talk about waiter or waitress. Because that one is very hard. Okay, 那个写 waiter or waitress 那个难. Right, so first of all, yeah, Jin Xian, students who are academically inclined can what? So what can they do? Students who are academically inclined. Can? What is it? Lin Jin Xian. What can they do? Students who are academically inclined. Can be a
Be a uh, uh, homework homework assistance.
okay, homework assistant. Good. And an online can they apply to be an online tutor?
Yes.
Can also, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean if you charge low enough lah. Okay, if you charge low enough, then people will come to you. Alright, so first of all, students who are academically inclined can be a homework assistant. Or a home tutor. Maybe you can say home tutor that you travel to people's house. Yeah, you can say not only that, they can make use of the internet too. Teach online, can say. Right. Not only that, they can also teach online as well. Like for example, if you are confident, okay, if the students are confident that they can speak well, they have all the resources, then why not? They can be a speaking coach. Okay, they can teach students how to speak English. They can teach younger students, okay, how to speak better. Right. Yeah, so if they are confident enough, okay, you can say if they are confident enough, Jin Chen, if they are confident enough, what is it? Or if they are confident that they have other skills. Like what skills?
Um,
So what is it? I'm sorry. Okay, it's kinda loud. Okay, Jinshan, if they are confident that they have other what?
Skills. Um,
Yeah, skills. Okay, if they are confident that they have other skills, such as what? 沟通的, what is it in English? Commute?
Communicate.
Yeah, communicate is the verb. So the noun form will be communicate. Okay. So
Yes.
remember that, good. So such as communication skills. All right, if they are confident that they have other skills such as communication skills, they can also teach. They can also set up a discussion. You can say I don't know. Can say they can also set up a class, a speaking class. For young learners, okay, instead of saying students all the time, you can say for young learners, okay, 要学的人 for young learners. Okay. So, they can also give tutoring service to younger students as well. Okay. Right. You can say they can also give tutoring service at a lower rate. They can also give tutoring service at a much lower rate than the market. Okay, they can also give tutoring service to younger students at a much lower price than what the market offers. Okay. First of all, students who are academically inclined can be a homework assistant or a home tutor. Not only that, they can also teach online as well. If they are confident that they have other skills, such as communication skills, they can also set up a speaking class for young learners. They can also give tutoring service to younger students at a much lower price than what the market offers. Okay? 给比较低的价钱 then you will get customers, then you will have customers. Just came in, Jixiang. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, so for the second one, you can say besides that. So you can say besides that, what can a student do? Wait, I scroll up so that y'all can take a photo of it. Y'all can take a photo of it if you haven't finished writing it. Okay, so let's continue. So besides that, Yuelin, so what can a student do?
They can apply a waiter job.
Hmm?
Apply for a waiter job.
Apply for a waiter job. Yeah. can say I mean they can work in the food in the F&B industry, right? They can apply to be a crew member in the F&B industry. So it's like it sounds more professional, right? So we can say besides that, students may apply to serve in the F&B industry law. Okay, you can say students may apply to serve in the F&B industry. Okay, besides that, students may apply to serve in the F&B industry. Okay, right. Usually this, usually there is no minimum requirement for working this job. Okay, right. The minimum requirement will be you physically you have to be physically able lah. Okay, right. You can say this job is one of the toughest jobs. Okay, this job is this job is one of the most fast-paced and very fast-paced lah, because you need to keep walking and then serve the customers, right? You can say this job is one of the most popular uh job among the students. Okay, you can say this job is one of the most popular jobs that students are working in. Okay, in order to be however, you can say however, the pay is quite meager. Okay, meager means 一点点. All right, you can say however, the pay is quite meager for some people, right? Because it pays only 8 to 10 ringgit per hour, right? 8 to 15. 15 is a lot. They pay around 8 ringgit to 10 ringgit on average. However, you can say, however, the pay is considered quite meager. Yeah, it's considered meager. Meager means 一点点 ah. Okay, don't say the pay is considered peanut. Yeah, even though you know, it's a term in the internet. So the pay is considered meager. All right, in which employer is 老板, in which employers got a lot. Employers pay an average is like 中等, an average of how much? An average of 8 ringgit to 10 ringgit per hour. Okay, the job scope, okay, the job scope is relatively high. You can say the job scope is relatively high. The job scope is like the work that you need to do. Okay, 你要抹地啦，你要抹那个桌子啦，小孩子呕了，你要抹啦。Okay, like that. Okay, so the job scope is relatively high. Okay, the job scope is relatively high, in which crew members, you can say crew members. Okay, crew members are like the waiter and waitress lor. Okay, right? But then crew members is like a job position for anyone who does everything. Okay, right? Last time I also worked in McDonald's before. Last time I also worked in McDonald's. Okay, I was how old? I think I was 18 years old. Yeah, I was 18 years old that time when I worked. I studied in the university, and then after school, after the class, then I went on to be a crew member in McDonald's. So I need to fry the French I need to fry the chicken and also the French fries, and then need to clean up the tray and everything. So there's a lot of job, but they only pay 10 ringgit. 10 ringgit that time is considered high. If let's say 是现在 10 ringgit per hour, it's very little. Okay. The job scope is relatively high in which crew members are expected, you can say are expected to do cleaning and serving. Cleaning and serve the customers, you can say. Okay, right, in which crew members are expected to do cleaning and serve the customers. That's it. Okay. Okay, remember one of the most popular jobs, okay, you need to add S because we have many jobs, and being in the F&B is one of them. Okay. Hmm. So you can actually see a lot of locals, they wouldn't want to stay in the F&B industry anymore. They don't want to be a waiter or waitress because it pays very little. So that's why you will see a lot of foreigners, they work this kind of job. From I don't know where they are from, but they are mostly foreigners, 都是外劳在做。So sometimes I don't know lah. Chinese sometimes can be a bit racist, right? 有外劳做我不要 Okay, like let's go to the next restaurant. Because we are concerned about the cleanliness. Okay. So furthermore, what is it? Furthermore, what can a student do? Hmm.
A student can also be like, can write about stories or poem.
Write some stories and poems,
Yeah,
and then publish them.
yeah. Post it on like Facebook.
Post it on like Facebook. So are you
Yeah.
going to charge them for reading your books?
Can charge a little bit lah.
Can charge a little bit. What if people are not interested? Huh? Are you going to sell it virtually or physically?
You can sell like an ebook or something.
Oh, ebook. Okay, that's nice. That's a good idea. But maybe because ebooks are, yeah, I mean ebooks are good for us. Okay, it saves a lot of paper, but at the same time it has to do with some copyright issue. Like you can actually download other people's ebooks, right? And then they sell it. And then you as the rightful owner, you don't get the money. You know, Ai like you as the rightful owner, you wrote the story, you wrote everything. And then somebody else somebody else uh buys your buys your product. And then after that they take a copy of it and then they sell it. And they sell it to the public at a lower price. So it's not very encouraged lah. But I think a lot of us I mean, yeah, I also download some ebooks online as well. So I am not paying anything. So yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you can get a lot of things mostly for free online. Yeah, we have a lot of I mean, that is why it involves infringement of copyright. Okay. So furthermore, students can work as an order. You can say students can work as an order online. They can write stories and poems and convert them into ebooks. Yeah, if they can write stories and poems and convert them into ebooks. Yeah. Students can turn can turn their hobby profitable. You can say students can turn their hobby maybe or turn their skill into something profitable. You can say students can make use of their talent. Okay, because some people they are good at writing stories and poems. Okay, it's their talent ma. Correct. So students may monetize their talent. Okay, what is monetize? Monetize means turn your talent into something profitable. Okay, just money. You see money, MONE, except for the Y lah, they drop the Y. Students may monetize their talent. Okay. And generate income out of them. Generate income out of them means out of their talents lor. Generate income is like 制造收入 out of them, out of their talents. You can say next, students who are good at dancing or musical instrument may also like upload videos of them playing it on YouTube and generate income from it. Right, yeah. So students who are good, like you can say some students are born to be a photographer. Okay, they can offer services for outsiders. right? Yeah. You can say it is no, I mean, it is reasonable, we can say, or it is, you can say students are encouraged. 被鼓励就是来，就是发放他们的才华 online. Yeah. So students are encouraged to unleash their potential. Okay, students are encouraged to unleash their potential and talent. Okay, unleash their potential 就是like 打开他们的 potential. Don't hide it. Okay, don't be a student who just follows the instruction. Okay, yeah, it's good. I mean, it's important to follow the instructions, but sometimes you can find another way out. Okay, so students are encouraged to unleash their potential and talent. Yeah. To be an entrepreneur. To be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is like someone who starts a business on their own. Is it correct? Wait, how to spell it? Oh, okay, without the U. Neur. Okay. Entrepreneur is 企业家 in Chinese. Yeah, just now we mentioned about being a tutor, and then after that being a crew member in F&B industry, and then you write books, you write ebooks. I mean, you write stories and poems and convert them into ebooks or turn them into ebooks, stuff like that. So you can say in a nutshell, okay, this is the final paragraph. So I mean, for your final paragraph, it doesn't mean that you have to follow the system. Okay, like you write in a nutshell, in conclusion. Okay, so you can say money can be tempting. Okay, you can say money can be tempting. Tempting for some people. Tempting is like 很诱惑人，钱可以很诱惑人。Okay, but then you still need to know your responsibility as a student, which is to study, right? So don't forget your role in studying, and also making sure that you score well in your exam. Not well lah, okay? At least you get a pass or okay. So previously I was someone who was very academic like success driven. I wanted to get all A's for my exam. Okay, but right now I tell my students to be, to be steady, okay, Don't need to strive too hard for it. Okay, as long as you got the ability or the skill, I think speaking skill is very important now. Okay, speaking skill is very important. Then that's it. I mean, you don't need to stress yourself too much. So you can say money can be tempting for some people, especially those who have earned it for the first time. Especially for students 还做了工过后 then 第一次拿到钱嘛 so they feel very satisfied. They feel like, oh, it's a lot of money. Yeah. Then they neglect their studies. Okay. So money can be tempting for some people. Especially, you can say especially those who earn it for the first time. Okay, especially for those who earn it for the first time. 就是第一次赚他的钱。You can say students need to be mindful. Okay, students who are working. Okay, students who are working need to be mindful. 一定要警惕。Okay, right. You can work, but then you have to maintain a balance between work and studies, right? Yeah, students need to be mindful of their responsibility to study well for their exam, right? So students need to be mindful of their responsibility to study well in their we can say in their academics. You can say academics is like 学业. You can say like you can say monetary gain. You can say like instead of focusing on making money. So Jingxiang, tell me what is more important than money while you are working.
Your health.
Hmm?
Your health.
What my house? What do you mean by house?
你的健康 your health.
Oh, health, I see. Oh, sorry. Health. And also,
Family.
what can you gain? I know. What can you gain from working other than money?
New friends.
Huh?
New friends.
New friends. Is that important? I don't
Hey,
think.
colleagues, ma.
Or colleagues lah.
Colleagues can end
What
up
else?
in friends, ma.
What about experience?
But there's another thing is that will you be changing your job or change another environment so frequently, or are you going to just staying at that job for the whole time?
Most probably in your school years, you are going to change it anyway. You're not going to stay there forever. But
Then-
you gain experience and you gain some soft skills,
yes.
right? You gain some soft skills. You learn how to handle the customers, and then
How
you
to
learn how to
operate.
control your anger.
And also computers.
Huh?
How to control computers.
How to control the computers. Yeah, exactly. Right. So you can definitely gain something. Okay. Bear in mind that work for the skills, not the work for the soft skills, not the money, okay? Bear in mind. Work for the soft skills. First, and then money. Because with the soft skills you have, okay, you will definitely gain a better perspectives and then you get a better job in the future, right? 它是 like 一个跳板 啦, it's like a stepping stone, okay? So if you work as I mean, if you work in the F&B industry, definitely it trains your patience. Yeah. Okay, I also yeah, as I said, I worked in McD before. All right, so it trains your patience and also your speed in doing things, right? Yeah. Jingshan, can I have you to read the final paragraph?
Money, 等一下 furthermore 开始还是 money can be
Money.
money can be tempting for some people, especially for those who earn it for the first time. Students need to be mindful of their responsibility to study well in their academics. Bear in mind, work for those soft skills first and then money.
Yeah. Okay, bear in mind, work for the soft skills first and then money. Okay, good. So, I have this thematic conversational English practice. So I would like to call names. So you will answer the questions. Okay. Each of you will answer the question. Okay. The first one, Ela. I'll choose the second one for you. You can skip the first one. In what ways have you changed since you were in junior high school? Okay, not junior high school. Probably when you were in primary school. Okay. Yeah, and then until now. So what have you changed? In what ways have you changed since you were young that time until now?
Um, mm, my
In
exam,
and so what is it?
my exam,
Your exam. Okay, how is it?
Oh.
How has it turned?
score,
Huh?
my exam score,
Your exam score. So how did it change? Become better or become worse?
mm,
Yeah, your exam score, I know. Your exam score becomes better or becomes worse? Become worse.
some better, some worse.
Some better, some better, some better, some worse. What about English language?
Better,
Better, okay, good. How about your personality? Did it, I mean, do you notice that you become more quiet, you become quieter compared to before?
no,
No, still very talkative, or you are still quiet as usual?
um,
Huh? Still quiet as usual.
little bit, little bit,
Little bit,
little bit talk, little bit talk,
little bit talkative.
yes,
Oh, okay. Maybe at home you are talkative lah.
yes,
Yeah. At home you are talkative and then outside you pretend to be very quiet lah. Is it?
little bit, little bit.
Oh, little bit. Okay, good. So, Ai Wei, what about the third one? How do you think you will change in the future? The way you dress?
Maybe.
Maybe. What kind of style do you like? Japanese style, a Western one, or Chinese one,
Uh, Korea style maybe.
Korean style? Oh, that's nice. I look like I'm in disbelief. Okay, so other than that, what do you think you will change in the future? Okay, the way
Uh,
I dress, Some more? Nothing more, nothing else.
yeah, nothing else.
Nothing else. Yeah. Ask for, I wait for so long. Okay, Yuan, are you okay to answer something political? Answer something that is political, related. Something that is related to politics.
Uh,
Or,
I
or
can
you,
try.
yeah, or you can try. You can tell me if you're not comfortable with it, because not many people are comfortable with it. Or I might be banned on YouTube. No lah. Okay, so which political party in your country is most likely to make big changes? Is that a good or bad thing?
What is political party?
Political party, it's like Pakatan Harapan, and then we have uh what is that called again? Perikatan Nasional. So they form a big party. They form a coalition party by having a few parties that work together, like DAP, and then things like that. If you are not very uh, good at it, you can tell me.
I'm not very good at it.
Or you're not very good at it. Okay, that's okay. Right. So, I'm going to skip the next one. So, what about the next one? What are the biggest changes in the world you have seen since you were a child?
Biggest changes in the world.
Hmm.
Uh, the technology.
The technology. Yeah, the technology has changed a lot actually. Like, did it change it for the better or for the worse?
There are pros and cons.
There are pros and cons.
Some will use it wisely, but some will misuse it.
Yeah, some will use it wisely and some people will use it for the bad purpose, for the bad reason,
Yes,
right? Yeah. And then which one is the most useful for you?
I think ChatGPT
ChatGPT, do you use it often?
sometimes.
Sometimes, I see. ChatGPT can be, ChatGPT can be very biased, okay, or the information that they give is not very accurate.
Yes,
So you can make use of Gemini. It's powered by Google. Gemini. Have you heard of it before? Gemini?
no,
No.
no.
Okay. It's okay. Sometimes I will use it in the class, but not for today. Okay, good one. Thank you. And then Jin Xian. The next question for you is this: Is change good or bad for a person's mental health? This one is hard.
Oh, person mental health.
Hmm.
Uh,
Like let's say somebody who suffers from mental health issue, this person has sedentary lifestyles, means this person is not active, okay, not active in doing exercise, and this person has some problem with drug abuse, okay, this person takes drugs and then alcohol also. So if let's say this person changes his lifestyle, so will it be good or bad?
Good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, right?
Yeah.
So what else? What kind of changes can this person make?
Hmm.
What about the working hour? You know, some people they have stress, chronic stress. Maybe it's caused by their work.
Mhm. Um,
Oh yeah, I didn't write anything on this page. So you can say reduce the working hours, or you can say reduce the working hours on that person. So he or she can have a better mental health. Okay, this one is hard. No doubt, this one is hard for you.
yeah.
Okay, never mind. Jingxiang, what is the most positive change you have experienced in your life?
Wow, I would say maybe getting braces.
Getting a
Braces.
braces. You mean getting your braces done on your teeth,
Yeah,
is it?
yeah. Because back then I have a huge gap, you know, so a bit
Oh,
how do you say, kind of slank. I'm not sure how to explain because my teeth are kind of,
messy. Like
yeah, back then.
I think overcrowded, is it? I think
不
very
是
crowded.
兔子牙，
Huh?
兔子牙听过吗？
兔子牙. Oh, okay, I got you, I got you. Means like you have protruding teeth.
不
Protrude.
是，
I write it for you. Protrude. Protruding. Protruding. It's like yeah, it's somehow like it's moved to the front,
yeah.
right? So this is the most positive change you have experienced in your life. So how did you become after you have done this procedure?
Well, my teeth look normal,
Look normal.
and I started to grow some hair because back then my mother always let my hair stay about like I'm bald. Can I say I'm bald?
Bold
Yes.
can, or you can say like it's very volumetric. It's like a lot of there's a lot of hair, is it?
我以前很少头发。
Oh, you have very little hair, is it? Back then.
嗯，
Oh, okay. So is it even related to your teeth? One
就
thing for sure is like you grow you have more confidence as compared to last time, correct?
yes。
You are
但是
more
你要知道，有时候 confidence 会改变一点点东西，头发
huh?
也会的。
Oh
我跟
really?
你讲，只是不同的脸改变到，你都会感觉我留多了一点头发啊，你会有那自信，你自信一来，你身体就有那种改变了。
Oh, I see. Okay. This is the first time I hear that confidence can improve much can improve much things in it can improve your appearance. Okay, so yeah, we couldn't finish this, but that's okay. I will write something down later and send it to the group. and then you may refer to it, you may refer it later. So thank you for coming. I will see you all next week. See you and goodbye.
Thank you, teacher.
You're
Thanks, guys.
welcome.
Bye.
Away.
Thank you, teacher.
Gila. Okay, goodbye.